Alright, listen up. I'm not a prognosticator, right? I have no inner periscope into the future. But you know what I do have? I have perspective. I've been collecting for a long time and I have a decent idea of what's good in Commander and a sense of what's going to happen based on prior experience. Now, aside from the outrageous prices on sealed product in the set, I think Commander Masters is a well put together set with a ton of cards that really needed reprints. That said, there are a bunch of cards that just got reprinted 5 times and really didn't need a reprint. So how can we capitalize on this? Well, we can kind of speculate on what cards will tank and provide sound reasoning on why I think that'll happen. This set has a bunch of factors that will determine if cards see a price drop. Number one is the absolutely insane price point. I think people will do all sorts of mental gymnastics to justify opening this, so that won't be too much of a problem at first. Either that or people will just reject the price point and it'll tank just as a set. We kind of saw this with Aftermath. Listen folks, we're in a different era right now. All the rules are out the window. Wizards is trying to maximize revenue and testing the market to see what people are going to accept. This initial greed-driven factor may have the effect of softening the below-mentioned cards landing. And factor number 2 is that there are a bunch of cards that were expensive due to scarcity. Nary a reprint in 10 years or maybe one reprint in 10 years. Scarcity is driving price, and a reprint in a heavily open set may cut the price in half or more. Look what happened to Conqueror's Flail, right? Only printed in Commander 2016, it had an all-time high of $37, now can be had for just a few dollars. Now, the third factor for some of these cards is multiple rapid-fire reprints since the beginning of 2023 or maybe the last part of 2022 into 2023. I think this may have the effect of tanking some of these cards. Take Chromatic Lantern for example. In the beginning of 2022, this was a $10 card and was crushed by reprints in Brothers War, Warhammer 40k, Tales of Middle-earth, All Will Be One, and A Secret Lair. Great card, but the price has been reduced sharply to about $3. So listen, relax, have a seat between two rocks like our friend Frankel here, and we're going to speculate on some of these cards. And listen, I'm not going to talk about every single card in the set, dude. I don't have time for that. I only have like 10 minutes here. So let's talk about Bribery here. This is a favorite card of mine, was initially printed in Mercadian Masks and then reprinted in 8th edition. We're talking 2003 here, then got a Secret Lair drop in 2022. So that's a small amount of meaningful reprints, but it's been upshifted to Mythic for some reason. It's a $10 to $15 card for a very long time. I hope this tanks a little bit. Anything below $10 is decent for this card, but I'm a little doubtful due to the upshift in rarity. I'd like to see this at about $5. Pure Steel Paladin. This had 3 reprints recently from its original printing in New Phyrexia. This card tanks when it gets reprinted. I don't know why. I think because a lot of the attention gets taken up by the Chase Mythics in these sets. It's a great pickup for anything below $4. All versions are currently $7 or above, surviving multiple reprints. This does a lot for 2 white pips, and it's great in an equipment deck. Perforos, God of the Forge. This card is fantastic. Currently about $20. This is a combo payoff and a win condition and just a general house in Commander. It's currently $20, and a good reprint at Mythic will drive the prices down a bit. I'm optimistic that this will hit $10 to $15, and if it does, listen brother, I'm picking up a copy. Oh my god, Song of the Dryads, dude. I wish Taylor Swift would sing a song that turned me into a tree. This is unique among these type-changing enchantments because it makes the permanent a land. Drop this on someone's commander and it's night-night for that player, dude. This has been $12. It has only been reprinted in a Commander set and a premium box set. And the Commander print was 10 years ago. I'm hoping to see this for $5 or so. I'll definitely roll the dice on a copy, dude. This is printed at rare. Runescarred Demon, brother. Look at this guy posing for the camera. This is Demonic Tutor on a stick, an excellent reanimation target, and can be flickered or copied to get your combo pieces. The art on this is crisp and amazing, and this $5 card should see a price reduction. The last meaningful reprint was an Iconic Masters in 2017. This card may be power crept out a little bit, but I definitely want one. Steel Shaper's Gift. This is an efficient equipment tutor from 2004 and has no paper reprints. Thusly, the price is $13 at present. I found a beat up copy in a $35 bulk box I bought one time, dude, and I was just out of my mind elated. This is a great card. Scarcity has driven the price on this up pretty high. I want to see it at $4. Champion's Helm, dude. I got one of these in my garage. This is $25 at present, only printed once in 2011. This was sorely in need of a reprint and makes a great addition to equipment focused decks or Legends Matters decks. Listen, I mean every Commander deck has a Commander, right? Unless you're a degenerate monster that runs Planeswalkers. This is reprinted at a rare, has a full art version that looks amazing. I hope this tanks to 5 to 10 bucks. If so, I'm eating 2 or 3 for decks, dude. Now, Days Undoing. This is an interesting card. It's downshifted from Mythic. It's a really weird wheel card, but it's pretty efficient. It's sad that it ends your turn, but that's the trade-off. But who cares if you're playing at instant speed anyway? This had the original in 2015, a list printing, and was up to $7. I think this is going to tank hard. Nobody wants this except for me, I think. Savage Beating. I was looking forward to a reprint for this, but sadly it's been upshifted to Mythic. This is a $20 card due to having only one printing. This is a crazy card. Being an instant really ups the utility on this thing. Imagine getting a beating from this guy, dude. He's got Ninja Turtle abs, brother. You're not surviving that. I don't know, man. This being Mythic really makes me dubious that it'll tank. I'm hoping for an $8 to $10 price point for a buy-in on this one. Look at this guy, dude. Looks like the Liver King out there, the ultimate big beater that makes all your big beaters tramply indestructible big beaters, dude. This guy gets new art in his dang half rhino from the waist down, just like old Nicky G, you know what I'm saying? Only one printing prior to this, and it's 10 bucks. I'll take this for $3 to $4, brother. Oh, there he is, my lounge buddy. Frankel, Master of Frankel, has some very noticeable cankle spankle. This guy is downshifted from Mythic and is a welcome reprint. This is a fantastic utility card. He was up to about 5 bucks. Goes on a lot of decks, dude. Reanimator decks love all these modes, and the Edict effect can screw people up, and he has flying and haste, so you'll get pretty immediate value. I expect this to see bulk price reprint, brother. Sword of the Animus. Come on, dude. This has been reprinted 6 times at this point. Fantastic equipment that ramps is colorless. Was up to about 12 bucks or so. This was reskinned in Lord of the Rings just last set, dude, and has come down with just that limited reprint to about 8 bucks. So I expect to see this much cheaper. Helios Sun Crown. This guy's a combo engine. He's a life gain payoff and is hyper efficient for just 3 mana. This thing costs 20 bucks, dude. Right now it's a $20 beast that's already seen a bit of a dip from the announced reprint. I'm hoping to snag one of these for less than 8 bucks, but due to the mythic status and the crazy box prices, I'm hesitant to say that this one's gonna tank. Alright, this is a weird one. Commandeer was printed in 2006 in Cold Snap, and that's it, dude. It's a free spell with a hefty alternate cost. Exiling 2 blue cards from your hand, dude. I mean, come on. But it's a game-warping play. Your opponent has a silver bullet, a last Teferi's protection to save him, but you get it instead, dude. It's not a hard counter. It's both better and worse in different scenarios, but it can be a huge swing. This was all the way up to 20 bucks, so hopefully this reprint knocks it right down. Grenzo, my old friendzo. This guy's been about $14 up until this point and never had a reprint. This is an incredibly strong early drop that ensures board control and card advantage in an aggressive deck. I had this in a Dalekos deck, get him equipped with flying and haste, and you're in business, buddy. Reprinted at rare, this is a great pickup if the price drops. This set is just chock full of cards that I think are going to tank, or some cards that I think are not going to tank due to various factors. Anyways, it's kind of fun for me to speculate on what cards are going to do in the coming months. And listen, I know there's a lot of competition for a person's dollar and a person's attention, so I appreciate you giving me yours. My last video got a lot of hate in the comment section. I think people don't realize that's the compliment section, brother. Not sure why people use that to air their grievances, but listen, that's engagement too, my friends. This is Nicky G from Better Commander signing off.